Hello everybody, this is HD Gaming bringing you a Dark Souls walkthrough with Colin and
Colin.
So, in the last video we taught you how to get the Drake Sword, and as you can tell, the Drake Sword is better than the Demon's Great Axe. So do not worry if you did not get the Demon's Great Axe in the Taurus Demon fight, because the Drake Sword is much better anyways. So you're going to want to go up the ladder, but do not go into the red dragon on the bridge. Instead, you're going to take a left into where you shot the dragon's tail right out here. You're going to take a left, and you're going to go straight. Beware, there's going to be a guy. He's going to just charge at you right here. Might fall off the edge. I failed to parry right there. Might fall off the edge. As you can see, well, we did fall off the edge against this guy. And you're going to come in here, and there's going to be some rats.
And rats, when they attack you, they can poison you, and poisoning is very annoying because it'll last a long time, and it will just eat away at your health, and you're going to be constantly using Estus flasks. And here we got a humanity, and humanity, when you use it, you can restore your HP, and it'll stack up, see in the top left corner.
Humanity points.
And you can use those humanity points to reverse the hollowing, which will turn you human and allow you to play PvP. Or you can kindle your bonfire, which will allow you to have more Estus flasks in the bonfire.
Okay, so coming up is going to be an Iron Boar. He's kind of like a mini boss, but he has a health at the bottom, so I guess he's considered a boss. So the technique you're going to want to do is you're going to want to lure out the swordsman right next to the Iron Boar, and lure out the guy right to your right when you walk through this archway. And you have to kill these two. Well, you don't have to, but it's much easier. And once you kill these two, you're going to need the bow.
And you're just going to use the bow to shoot the Minotaur?
You're going to shoot the Minotaur, but do not try to kill him shooting. Just lure him over to where you're at.
And so you're just, as soon as you shoot him, you're going to run onto the sledge, knowing he's going to charge after you. And so he's just going to come over here. He can't come up here. You're just going to lock onto him, like we didn't. But we just did a falling attack and killed him in one hit, which is pretty amazing.
You just run over there, fall on him, kill him. Really not hard at all.
And I've seen people get the Iron Boar helm. I don't know how to get that, but I think it's a rare drop, or it's if you kill him in a certain way.
Yes, I know from experience in my other file, I killed him just by slashing at him without any techniques, and he dropped the helmet. So maybe if you slash at him, it'll drop the helmet, but it doesn't really matter. The helmet's good for beginners, but you'll quickly find a better helmet anyways.
So you're just going to kill the archers up here and come after this spearman so that they're out of your way. And
Whip toast right there. I think I parry this guy too. And in case you didn't know, parrying is when you block it, but whip toast is when you actually like strike after you block. So sometimes I might call it whip toast, but it's just all parrying. So you can immediately, when you go back downstairs, come to your right and go down these stairs straight ahead. And watch out, there's going to be a guy, and he's going to run away, and he's going to lead you right to an ambush. Right into the door, there's going to be an ambush.
So if you don't have a good sword and you're not prepared, these guys are just going to slash at you wildly. Sometimes annoying, can take away a lot of your health, so just beware.
Yeah, but don't really worry, because if you just stick up your shield, then you'll be fine. I mean, one hit should probably kill them, especially if you have the Drake Sword, which we showed in the last video how to get. I parried him there, but that was completely unnecessary.
Yeah, these guys are very weak.
It's just fun to parry.
We started to climb this ladder and then saw some loot over here, so killed this guy, and
we're gonna get this loot right here. It's a mystery key. I actually don't know what that opens. I will tell you if we end up needing to use it, but I'm not sure if I ever use that.
So you're just gonna climb up the ladder here and you know, kill these guys.
And to your right, or your left, there's this ledge with this soul on it. I actually fell right there, see? But when you get this, all it is a soul, I think, a large soul here.
Of Lost Undead, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and basically what that is you just go to your menu and you like eat it, and it'll give you souls. It'll give you experience, and when you die, of course, you lose that too.
I think you get about 400 souls or 800 from a large soul of Lost Undead, but I'm not completely sure.
So, nothing up here. You're gonna wanna, when you climb up, go to your right, and there's gonna be this white fog. Don't worry, it's not a boss. Just enter the white fog, and it's just a passageway to back in the section you are already at. Watch out to your left. There's a guy come right there. You're gonna want to try to backstab him like I did here, because he's actually guarding a shield. You don't have to backstab him. They're actually quite easy to kill.
If you have the Drake sword.
If you have the Drake sword, of course, but I decided to backstab him anyways. Right there, backstab. And get this shield. It's a better shield than the one you get at the beginning of the game, so you can see me comparing it.
It's only a bit heavier, but it has better resistance.
Yeah, and it's same physical resistance. So you're gonna want to head back, go to your right, and go up these stairs, and you will run into this monster on your left.
Some
the
hollow.
undead, yeah, some hollow. Just dispose of him in any means necessary. Drink this wax right there, and right through this archway there's going to be an enemy on the right and on the left. I advise going to the right like I did, but it doesn't matter, really.
So now you are up against the wall, and you're not going to be killed from behind by the stronger guy, so that's probably why you want to go to the right if you're weaker and don't have the Drake sword. There's
a bonfire straight ahead, but you're probably going to want to make a left at first, like you'll see me go back and do, because you can open a cut, and you can get a halberd, which is a very good weapon if you are unable to obtain the Drake sword. So if you don't have the Drake sword, you're going to want to get this halberd over here. I kill this guy, and I get the basement key right there that opens the latest section, and then open the gate. That's a shortcut. And right up here, as you see me going, right to the left, there's the halberd. Just get that, explaining earlier. And don't go into that church yet. There's going to be some bosses that you don't want to kill. You're just going to want to walk straight and back up here.
And you're just going to, up here, you're going to take a left instead. And once you get over here, there's going to be some enemies, not too hard. And after you kill them, you can take a right into a bonfire. But let's just kill these guys first.
Yeah, I actually got cornered right here. I never knew that guy was following me. So I got into a kind of sticky situation. That was my last Estus flask. So I just decided to run over here to get out of like the open space so I can kill them one-on-one.
Without the archer?
Yeah, without the archer who could pick me off. So I lured the 3 guys right down here.
Try to fight them off one by one.
Yeah, I lured them out one by one. That's a useful technique, killing them one at a time. That's always useful. I bet that guy probably would have ran away, but I decided to kill him anyways, because it's simple. And finally, the next bonfire and your first blacksmith. Do you want to explain what blacksmiths are?
Okay, so the blacksmiths, they'll improve your weapons, they'll improve your armor, they'll repair your weapons, they'll repair your armor. You can also buy repair kits or weapons or anything, and the repair kit is very useful if there's no blacksmith near you.
So blacksmiths are just pretty much heaven in this game, and that's pretty hard to find in this game. And just go back upstairs to where the bonfire is, and congratulations. Stay tuned for the next episode.